the fork than at the rear. So I need to look at the compression velocities, but I can see that both rebounds are like super quick.
Okay, yeah, it feels quick.
I would go ahead and add 3 clicks.
3 clicks.
In both fork and shock.
All right, today is August 1st and we're here at Powder Ridge. The reason why I mentioned the date, it's important because we're riding bikes that are currently under embargo, so we can't talk about them. But by the time this video will be out, if I'm allowed to put it out, we'll be riding the brand new GT Force. So we're actually here doing some data testing to make sure we have the numbers and stuff set up properly for the bike. This is pretty important for the people who are reviewing the bikes to make sure that they have a good baseline, to make sure they have a good experience on the bike. So we're just gathering some data, and that way they can provide that information to the reviewers. And we're also getting a chance to check out a bike park that we have never checked out. Digging the shades.
Thank you.
I think it might be worth just doing a warm-up run on whatever trail we're going to be riding a bunch.
You want to warm up on something different because you're going to get real bored of that one.
I mean, if you want to show someone something else to do, I'm down to do that. So that's the one we're doing the testing on? Okay. Hello. Actually, I have a pretty cool view.
And it's like clear on the other side. Yeah.
Flow dog. All right. How long does it take to get down? 2 minutes?
It's not very long.
Rochelle, does that video from Whistler still like go circulate from you of your
Oh yeah. It pops up every now and then, like some feed will pick it up and repost it. I'm like, ah.
I'll skip it for this round, but I think that's doable.
Yeah.
All right, flow dog. You know what? So far, I'm actually really impressed with how these jumps are built. This is not bad at all. Yeah, if you had this, if you're living in Connecticut, this is all you had, I would not complain. My back brake is like fading on me. Whoa, interesting corner. Ha, that's what happened. So I was at Killington a few weeks ago. I noticed my brakes weren't feeling well, and what happened was I lost a bolt in my brake lever. That's the one I put in there has evidently fallen out. It's pretty fun out there.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Bill, if you want to put your bike up here.
Did the bolt come out again?
Yeah.
What kind of bolt?
Which bolt?
The brake lever bolt.
Like,
I got a bunch of spare bolts here. Have a gander. Maybe you find something that works. Okay, and you want to go here where it says record here, and then you could click either record or auto.
Yep.
Put it in your pocket, and then I'll see you on when you're here.
Cool. I'm gonna leave my phone here because I can only fit one phone at a time.
And you know, just when you hand it over to them, just tell them to be careful with the sensor.
Okay. You mean the Force?
Yes.
All right, so now we're going to be riding the same trail over and over a little bit to get some data about some adjustments that we're making to the suspension. So we have a telemetry thing in the front here, then telemetry thing in the back there, and it's all being transmitted to a phone that I have in my pocket. I've not done this trail, but this is a trail that we're going to be testing on. Probably won't take that line again. weight is probably going to change a little bit. Trail goes that way. Okay. True.
How was that?
Good. Got a little off course at one point.
Okay.
All right. What's it saying?
All right. So look, sag rear, 25%, 25.4. So we're like bang on.
Yep.
Where we need to be. The fork is at 20%. I don't like the fact that you're using a little bit more than the fork than at the rear. So I need to look at the compression velocities, but I can see that both rebounds are like super quick.
Okay, yeah, it feels quick.
We're gonna look at the rebound first. So I would go ahead and add 3 clicks.
3 clicks.
In both fork and shock. And what pressures are you running?
26, 27 in the back, 20, 24 in the front, cush core, both front and back, if that matters.
Okay, so tell me about that run.
I would say sometimes I felt like I was getting bounced out of my line a little bit. Like in like compressions, I had to kind of pop out, and I felt like I got popped out a little bit more than I want. It was also my first run, so it's hard for me to like...
Yeah, popped out of lines. I could see that the rebound being too quick is gonna do that, but it's not tracking down. I think with Haley, we're gonna remove a token.
Okay.
On the fork.
Yeah, because like I know on her sensor we had to remove like all of them.
Yeah.
All right, back up. See you in a few.
Yeah.
I need to stop taking that line. Something's battling. Thanks, man. Yeah, the bike feels better already. Something's growling. I don't like that at all. Oh, this thing came totally loose. That's what happened. It felt way better. I think the data might be off because I just realized the top cap was loose.
Fork is feeling good, so it looks like you were going a little bit faster.
Yep.
So getting deep into travel. Fork is looking like it's too fast on rebound.
Okay, so
Yeah.
back off another click.
Yeah, back off another click. I would say 2.
My lines are still all over the place. I'm trying to be consistent with my lines, but I need to figure out a few better lines up top to be consistent on. But it like I was able to hold the lines better. It just felt a little bit more predictable.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. The bike was just too fast. Everything was coming out.
Sure, absolutely.
I like wild turkey, whatever the hell it's called.
I actually like,
Go, 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 go.
all things considered, this place is pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna go check out this little rock garden that's been giving me trouble. Can't speak for Haley. Because every time I come inside here and get caught up in this crap, this is where I get caught up. So I want to be out there.
So I rolled through here last time.
Okay, outside, probably,
But
yeah,
this is what can catch your pedal.
hop this, and then I'll take a look at this turn. Okay. Yeah, if I go inside deep. All right, just remember, don't go to the tree. Come outside.
Where'd you go?
Alright, this time we'll go outside, which is way better. Come out here. Oh yeah, that was way better. Whew. I feel like I might have just bottomed out. It's hard to tell. Bad breaking point, Phil.
Hello, Phil.
Hello. A lot. It actually feels quite a bit firmer, I think. And so I felt like my forearms were starting to get a little bit more tired towards the bottom.
Yeah.
All right, so we were taking a look at the data, and one thing he forgot to ask me is he forgot to ask me how many tokens I had in my fork. And I ended up putting, I think, 3 extra tokens when I got the bike. And yeah, we took 2 of those out. So now I have 2 tokens on the front because he could tell that the graphs were just not matching and that things were a little wonky. So took a few tokens out and 1 up in air pressure. All right. Yeah, I didn't feel like it bottomed out there that time. Hello, dear. Felt like I nailed that turn much better that time. Feels good, real good. The section that I've bottomed out in before, I think it got close to bottoming out, but I don't think it did because it was really smooth. But there was another spot that was a compression that I went a little bit further on this time, so I felt like I might have bottomed out there.
That's how much trouble you're using at the fork. That's how much trouble you're using at the back.
So I still have 10 more mil, right?
You have 15 more at the back. Sorry, no, you have 25 more at the front.
Oh, okay.
Because it's a 170 fork.
Gotcha.
And yeah, you still got. So, how are your hands? Are they tired?
I could see myself getting a little bit tired towards the end of the run if I kept going, but
yeah, you see that? How that histogram looks so much smoother than before?
now what's up with 0 being a lot and then 10% being a little?
Well, that's a front wheel, right? You do a lot of manuals, a lot of wheelies. You get that front wheel off the ground a lot. That's why that's it.
So
forget about that one.
Okay, interesting.
That's when every time you catch in air just with that front wheel. Rebounds are a little quick both, but they're within a percentage of each other, right?
The
let's leave it as it is.
Okay.
Let's do something. Go do a jump trail.
Okay. I'm mixing it up. You're throwing a curveball here.
Well, we like the setup.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Let's see how it handles somewhere else.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's okay. This is enduro based riding, right? Let's see how it more like park riding.
Would you rather me hit big jumps that have slow, gradual lips, or small jumps that have quick lips?
I think small jump.
Okay.
Because those are a little bit more awkward.
Yeah.
Big jumps are easy to jump.
I got permission to do a fun trail. All right, Haley, I'll see you later. Honestly, I kind of like doing one trail and doing it a lot.
What do you do? You get to learn it?
I feel like I rarely do that these days because, like, when you go to a bike park, it's a buffet.
Yeah.
You have to have one of everything.
Yeah. I totally agree, but sometimes you're like, I had fun. I didn't try to...
All right, so I got permission to do another trail with better suspension settings. And we'll see if it feels better. So far, it seems to. That's a fun stinking trail.
Yeah.
It's a lot more fun when your bike is set up.
Did you do a lap on it earlier?
Yeah, I did. You know, suspension is one of those things where, like, you understand the general concepts, so it's like sometimes just putting into practice is a lot more tricky than you expect.
It's just a time commitment, right? And it's not that fun. That's why you see most people blow it off, because they're like, yeah, I just want to ride.
I mean, like, you get a new bike, the first thing you want to do is take it on your favorite trail.
You're like,
So, Haley, I'm gonna ask you for a favor. I want to put the Fox shock on there so I can find out what pressures and rebound settings we need.
Yeah,
And
go for it. Go for it.
how did that feel, Phil?
Felt way more fun this run because I did that run the first time and I felt a little bit out of control, and this time it felt like I could actually ride the trail like I wanted to ride it. Might be because I'm more warmed up too, but I definitely felt like,
Well, you're using travel now. You know what I mean? He had 4 tokens in the fork, and like he was running, like at the pressure you were running, you were like using 110 mil at the fork. Look, everything is where it needs to be. Everything. This is, yeah. I'm happy with how much trouble you're using. Maybe we could go an extra 3 psi at the back. 5 psi at the back, just to make sure you're in that 25%.
yep.
And I think we're done after that.
So we've adjusted the air pressure quite a bit in the back, and
Yeah.
it still doesn't seem like you think we need to add any rebound to compensate.
No, because I was looking at the speeds, and the speeds were a little slow.
That's what I was hearing.
rock, like right in between in the middle, and I'm like,
How did you
"That's
feel in the
rocky."
jumps?
Like,
It felt good. Like
Balance when you were hitting the lips?
yeah, I was trying to hit find a little bit more awkward jumps, which I had a hard time finding. But like I was able to do like the little poppy things. I tried to like go deep on a few of them to see how that would feel. And it felt pretty good because like a lot of times at the bike parks I end up going too deep because of the jump size.
You just happen to be here. You're testing suspension at a random mountain. Somewhere like
it happened like on like a weird, because like yesterday, like
I'm not gonna lie, I've never jumped off the lift to the right. Where am I going?
I just run faster and go to the. All right, before I forget, I need to start this data thing.
Oh yeah.
By the way, what's your name?
I'm Zach.
Zach?
Yeah.
Well, Phil, nice to officially meet you.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I come from skateboarding, so even like as soon as I got on a bike, I'm like, I have to jump this.
Oh yeah.
Like, yeah, same with snowboarding. It's like, yeah, as soon as I got on, I was like, all right, I can like 360. You good?
Yeah. All right, so Gentle Giants. Apparently the trail was only put in about a week ago. And Zach here, who's a local, is showing us around. Okay, this trail's sick. Yeah. Okay. So I wasn't sure what direction you were going. I'm gonna hike up and hit this.
Yeah.
Is it like this all the way down then?
Yeah, so it's 2 more jumps and then like a small whale tail, kind of a little berm.
This is cool.
Yeah.
I can't believe like this stuff is like at public bike parks now.
I know.
It just
This is big for this mountain, dude. This is really big for this mountain.
And I'm very critical of jump trails. And these jumps, some of them aren't that big, but they have like a good kick to them. Yeah, whoever is building this, you're doing a good job. Definitely rides well, and I'm having a lot of fun on it.
Yeah, Phil!
Oh my god, this is so sick. Oh, it's gonna keep going. Okay, okay. Oh yeah, that's a huge jump too. I'll have to get back out here.
Hell yeah.
All right, man. Thanks for showing me around. What's up, man? I see you have a Sharpie, and you probably want me to draw a smiley face or something.
Yeah, on his forehead.
All right.
Question. Phil, what trail did you ride?
I went for the big jump trail.
Jump trail.
Like big jumps, like.
Yeah, you bought them out at the park. But that's okay.
That's why I always just put more tokens in.
No, what we're gonna do is one click of a
low speed
compression.
Okay. Is 1 speed enough?
Yeah, we're gonna go for two clicks. Might as well. Let's go 2 clicks.
Okay.
It's a meaningful change.
You okay? You got a good run?
Yeah. Can we keep the shock on the bike?
You like that?
I like the shock a lot.
You like it when someone can set it up properly.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
Is my GoPro on?
Yeah, it is.
Cool. Hey man, have a good night.
You too, man.
Play and how it goes. There's a trail that was called Sasquatch. Ew! Messed that one up.
That was sick.
The trails, like the jump trails here, are actually really fun.
Your bike was like, it was 90 degrees the wrong
The wrong way? No, that's the right way.
I guess the wrong way.
I think unfortunately this is, I'm not going to say it, but I think I'm going to be heading home soon. Just because I have a long drive home, but...
Just remember to pedal.
Pedal? Yeah. Alright, I'll try not to. Where does this thing start?
That starts, you know those 5 cables that come out into the lift?
Like, is it right here?
Basically, yeah.
I want to do this. Is it Copperhead that I want?
Yeah, I think it's Copperhead.
Okay, let's check this out.
It's like snowboarding, it's like the hat.
This is so cool.
Long time.
Well, Louis, I always say Louis because I want to say it the French way. Luis, thanks so much.
Thank you so much, man.
Appreciate it.
I appreciate you guys coming down here and helping us. And
I'd come back and ride.
okay.
Good to meet you guys.
All right, that turned out to be a really fun day. I'm really pumped with, this place is super fun and under the radar. So I want to come back here sometime else and check out all the other trails that they have to offer, especially the big jump trail that they're not finished with yet. And then secondly, my bike goes way better. It's always interesting when I understand suspension, I understand what the knobs do, I understand the inner workings, but like translating that to how it should feel on the trail, it's a little bit different. And having data kind of backing up the adjustments makes your job a lot easier if you know what you're doing. And so Luis, who's a very, very smart person when it comes to suspension kinematics and bike geometry, he pulled his magic, and yeah, I'm really pumped on how this bike feels. Really pumped. It felt good before. It feels way better now. So anyways, we're gonna head back home, and yeah, as always, my name is Phil Metz. Thanks for playing bikes with me today, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.